With Billions Network, we build using open standards that were developed by the World Wide Web Consortium, the good people who brought us the internet that we have today. And so what that means is that when we enable data to be created through our application or through our SDK inside of other websites or applications, that data is already interoperable, meaning that it is ready to interact with both existing legacy systems, such as government ID systems, as well as blockchain-based payment rails, such as stablecoin payments that could be used for AI agents. So what's really cool about tools like zero-knowledge proofs is that you can, for example, determine that a user is over the age of 18 without revealing their actual date of birth to an application or website. And so we've worked closely with partners like the European Commission to help introduce these technologies in a sort of government-approved and safe way to show small businesses and developers that there can be more efficient, cost-effective, and secure ways to comply with laws and keep their users safe while managing risk.
In your mind, when you think about how this gets implemented at scale, is it something like where maybe a government agency is using Billions Network, some type of technology like this, and then generates a proof, and then that same proof can get used everywhere else? Or kind of maybe you can help unpack that a little bit.
Absolutely on the right track. What's really cool about these open standards is that they are tamper-proof, meaning that this data cannot be modified once it's signed by the government. So for example, the data in your passport is signed by the issuing government entity that issued that passport to you. And as long as the signature on that data remains intact, then you can use it to generate zero-knowledge proofs from your very own device without having to actually ask permission from the government to do so. In the same way that you can pull your driver's license out of your wallet in physical space anytime you want to, and you don't have to ask for permission to be able to do that. What is especially also interesting here is that we use what's called client-side proving, meaning that there's no centralized server, there's no third party that you have to rely on to be able to prove that you have information in your own documents, such as proving that you have a passport or proving that you're over a certain age based on that government document.